Hey guys, it's Lord Scare, and welcome to the Outer Worlds, episode 6. Continuing right where we left off. I'm a bit sniffly, so be aware of that. Yeah, we're literally right where we left off. We're literally just seconds there. The Outer Worlds 2 has been released also. I got some skills also. Let's do that real quick. What do we want? Yeah, I want the new mod. Apply, thank you. I don't know what I want now. Body's got some skills too. What do you got? You got one perk? Already got that. Sounds a bit loud. Hold up. No? I think it's just loud on my end. Hold on. Drop the auto for me down. So it's not coming through as quickly. There we go. So yeah, we gotta finish up a few things before we shut down the reactor. So we gotta go to the botanical lab and get a few side quests I forgot about.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got some
Oh,
bags.
that's Thomas.
There it is.
He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Oh, didn't see you there. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
I'm just trying to get my ship off the ground. I'm gonna not talk as much as I've been in the videos. I'm gonna let the story play out. I won't try to skip it. I was skipping it maybe before, but nah, we'll just play it now.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Never too late to start learning. I could give you a couple pointers.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Today's your lucky day, Thomas. I got one of those data pads you wanted.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Part 1.
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
I should go. I gotta find the other one. I only have 3 and 2. I mean 3 and 1. I gotta actually finish a few of them. I think I have to go. I forgot to loot a place also in Edgewater. There's a few things we have to do before we shut down the power to one of the places. One of those places is over here. We gotta go in here.
This is where the magic happens. Well, hey, that's... I mean, if you need it, okay.
slow down the video if you wouldn't like to read all this. I'm going to mostly skip through all this stuff. It's not really priority. Just random info and stuff. Roddy, you're gonna come with me, so I'm bringing all your stuff with you. So yeah, I said in the last video this run's gonna get chaotic. But yeah, the first area, which we're in right now, which is this Emerald Vale region, is gonna be neutral. Like, we're not gonna go completely evil right away. Not until the very end of the main quest for this. Once we've done everything, I'm gonna go chaotic. Like, a lot of people are gonna die.
If you're hungry, I could open up a can of something.
I'm just looting all of Pravati's stuff.
It's an office.
Into Mahdi's first entry. Oh, it's her mother.
Something you need? That's on account.
Dang it. How's that possible?
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Is that normal?
Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Thomas seemed very fond of you.
He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
Are you sure? He never really fell over when he saw you.
He never told me a word to that effect. And since he didn't, I didn't have to say nothing about feeling different. And nothing had to get weird. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him. You mean about the mission?
In the bar, you asked if I was drinking.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
I'm gonna guess you're not a drinker yourself.
Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry.
Don't apologize. Actually, if you want to talk about it, I'm happy to listen.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Never been much for religion
I
myself.
think there's something higher and greater than us. But I don't feel it when I'm in the mission.
Let's get back to it. I was hoping she'd bring up conversation of her mother with me.
Oh, you like flowers? I can't find many kinds around here.
looking for loot like always.
I don't like coming out here. People on the street stare.
Alright, we got everything we need. Let's go to the cannery, get that data thing. I think I've talked to everybody, right? I think I grabbed it from here. Or is it on... Oh, I think it's on the other side. I don't think it went in there. That's why. Are you going to care? Yeah, you'll probably care. Continue. I don't know if she's gonna care, so I'm not gonna do any of that. We'll loot the place once we're done. Because everybody will just be dead anyway, and they'll all get pissed off anyway. Everybody's gonna get mad. Okay, now we got all these books. Let's, first off, let's return to Lugwood, complete his quest. Like I said, I want to complete all the side quests, or at least all the ones I can remember, real quick.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Mentioned the logic module. I found one in the geothermal plant.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Shock stick. Thanks. I just got glitched right there all of a sudden. That was weird. That's the end of that. So I gotta finish that. Go talk to the dude again. Return all those books. And then we're gonna shut the lab down, but we won't shut down the Edgewater yet.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Today's your lucky day. I got another one.
No kidding. Really? Well, what?
I'm gonna skip the ones that they repeat. Part 2, found it in the cannery.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
Hold on, I got more for you.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
Elusive Part 3. Someone stashed away inside the old geothermal
The
plant.
geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you.
I'm glad we could help,
Yep.
Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Electrocharged surface. Wanted to ask you something.
What's on your mind?
How long have you lived here?
Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious.
What were you doing out in the wilderness?
We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go, mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... we could really use... this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
I should go. Alright, want to modify some stuff. Actually, I want to repair. Yeah. Let's repair everything. We have the armor parts. Cost repair parts. Do I want to do anything? Yeah, let's modify. This is basically making it more damage. I got $50,000. Might as well. Yes, that does say 846 damage per second. This is becoming broken. That's 1080 DPS. Don't really want that. I want a scope. Yeah, we put a scope on. Do I want to add? Yeah, we're gonna make it have a better mech. Hold on. Oop, I did it again. Which one is it? There we go. Now we have a scope. I can also remove the scope because we got the, where is it? Here. So I did that. Inserting new mod has a 100% chance of recovering the existing mod. So if I install anything over it, we'll be fine. I need a better armor though, probably. Trooper armor's nice, but it doesn't. Hold on, maybe we can tinker with that. Got better armor. Yeah, stealth skills -5. What we got? It's not terrible. Stealth skills +5, but it's terrible. That's Marauder armor. You will whole dang time. What is that? That's like 24. Be expensive, but it will be at least better than what I'm wearing currently. Put it up to 30. Okay. Ooh, it goes up by 2 now? Okay, originally it went up by 2. Okay, now we're gonna modify it. Gadget? Mod stuns and damages melee attackers. The effect has a cooldown. Nothing else on anything. Alright, let's install that. Alright, now we're gonna wear that. That will now give us the full skills. Now we're not down that 5. And we also get a +5 to stealth. Doesn't really matter though. It gives +5 to everything on stealth. Alright, we're good. Gun's still the same. Alright. Okay, here we go. Wait, what is going on here? Yeah, I already know how to. Map. As far as I can tell, I've done all the side quests now, if I remember. So, we're gonna shut down the Botanical Gardens area. I'm gonna real check how the time is after I get in here. See what we're at. It's only 19 minutes. Alright, here we go. Okay, everything's ready.
Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort
I'm
of...
not planning to cut it off.
Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how.
Don't worry, Pravati. They'll have
They
power,
don't deserve to be
but then
punished.
they're all gonna die. I see your point. I think I'm ready to make a decision.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
I'm glad you did. I like hearing from you.
Really? I mean, wow.
She's gonna get so
Thanks,
mad at me when everybody dies.
No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Plant status. Access report, blah blah blah. App operating at 22 efficiency power. And currently being distributed both. Warning, structural damage detected with fire, blah blah blah. Redirect power. Safety failure detected. Highly moderate to severe is a irreversible procedure. You sure you want to continue? Continue. Redirect to Edgewater. And there we go. And more skills. We're definitely gonna need that now. Sure. Oop, I went the wrong way. So, yeah, Botanical Garden's now basically dead, but we will give them the satisfaction of taking over Edgewater first. So we're immediately going to go to the Botanical Garden. But I'm not going to kill anybody yet.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
This isn't personal, Adelaide. I need your power regulator.
You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
I'm willing to deal with Reed for you.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Reed isn't going to just leave his post. I'll need some help convincing him.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
What happens when you run out of corpses?
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Enough talk. So, yeah, I'm not going to do anything immediately. I don't even have to convince them. I just gotta go to Edgewater and then have Reed leave. Things are about to get crazy.
This is a fine day, friend. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them?
I spoke to Adelaide, but she won't come back as long as you're here.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town.
A chain leadership might be what this town needs. The town's terrified of the plague. Abernathy asked.
I am a Spacer's choice man. My father was a Spacer's choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Adelaide people aren't getting sick with the plague.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
This town doesn't eat anything but saltuna. Of course you're going to get sick.
You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat saltuna here, and only saltuna.
I'm pretty sure if it's your food that's making you sick, you need Adelaide's garden.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanist couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of him and shut down the greenhouse.
Adelaide's found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Lie. Look, Reed, all I know is that it involves some really complicated math, and it works.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
You don't have to... What are your plans?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
This can't be easy for you.
I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
Take care. Alright, that's all that covered. Now we can just go straight back to Adelaide and have Adelaide in charge, but Edgewater is still there. I don't know if this is a neutral route or a bad route. Or a good route. I don't know.
Look at that. The snakes come back.
I talked to Reed into leaving, come back to Edgewater.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
Edgewater's better off with you running the place.
You telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Take care. I think I can talk to everybody now.
Keep your
What happened?
keep your wits
Brat
about.
fell into a transformer
Keep your wits
again?
about.
I don't know what you did to talk some.
Eloise agreed to go back to...
Didn't think she'd go back so long as Reed was still running the place. Something must have changed. If Adelaide's going back to Edgewater, we'll follow her.
I agree.
Zoe says she fought her way out of a marauder camp.
Where are you... Okay, lying.
Keep your wits
about you, friend.
keep your
Keep your wits about you.
I'm glad Adelaide's coming back to town with us. With Reed gone, we're gonna need her leadership.
Bye. This is gonna get difficult, probably. Okay, we're gonna go back to the landing site. I need to get rid of her. You have to go for the next part of this chaos.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew.
She's losing.
I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
I can understand not wanting to go back. You didn't seem happy in
Well, it's kind of you to say that.
Edgewater.
And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But
Yes, you're coming with me.
can I come with you? I
Yes.
could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers,
I don't know
and
what
I
any of
can
that
keep your
is.
ship singing.
Okay, sure.
And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too.
I'm for sure everybody's gonna die, but okay.
What do you think?
I'll be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. I got a captain.
Jesus.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room. As always,
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
And end it right here. I've been Lord Scara. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. In the next episode, a lot of people are going to die. Take care. See you in the next one.